Good
morning,
drivers.
It's a great day.
Yes, it is.
I love being able to pay people.
Payroll day.
Yeah,
Got
man.
a couple things we need to talk about.
Good.
I'm going to start with layover pay. So, when you came on board, everybody signed a form, regarding all of this stuff during orientation. If you haven't and you would like a copy of it, it was at the end of several pages discussing bonuses and et cetera, et cetera. One of the main things that was discussed in that paperwork is layovers are intended to be 24 hours sitting in the same spot. There are some mild exceptions to that. Whereas if you're sitting in a location for 12 to 16 hours and you move 200, 300 miles to another location to sit for an additional 12 to 16 hours, whereas it reflects on the end of your week, pay, and it's noticed and notable that you were not able to maximize your mileage, we make small exceptions for that, but they're not to be abused. This is not under the rule that you take every single second of a minute that you sit in a certain location, tally them up at the end, and give us an hour count that's over 24 hours. It doesn't work that way. Essentially, you're allowed to be on duty and drive for 140 hours a week combined between the two drivers, right? 70 and 70. There is a total of 168 hours in a week. So obviously there's going to be 28 hours where by law you are not allowed to drive. Whereas why we preach to you why you should be selecting runs where you do sit for about 4 to 5 hours a day so that you can run every single day. But what we're not going to do is we're not going to tally those 4 to 5 hours every single day and give us a grand total at the end of the week and say, hey, this is my layover pay.
All right. Second thing. We need to focus on filling up at FedEx. I need everybody to listen to me. It is anywhere between 15 cents and $1.05 per gallon cheaper at FedEx. Okay? And they only pay us that amount. They don't pay us for the extra amount on your if you go to an outside fuel station. Okay, I get that you guys want your points, and I get that there are times where you can't just stop at a FedEx. We're not saying change your route. We're not saying stop in a FedEx along your route. What we're saying is before you get your load, fill up your truck. Don't run out of fuel. Fill up in between there. Go to your next location before you get your load. Fill up your truck at FedEx. That's what we're saying. Listen, it is going to affect your bonuses. It's going to affect our ability to pay on time and give you guys all this extra stuff that we've been giving you guys. There will be something coming out in the near future, in the next 2 weeks, about how we're going to address this and what we're going to do moving forward. Because, 15 cents doesn't sound like a lot until you multiply it by 230 gallons, and now all of a sudden you're looking at a pretty chunk of change. And if we start taking that directly from your check, you guys are going to be very angry at us. So help us out. All right? Anyway, there's a couple of freeze warnings in the south, and then up in Ohio there's some rain that was paired with some freeze warnings, so be cautious up in those areas. That's all I got. Drive safe.
Call us if you need